If this was like 10 or 15 years ago, I wouldn't be saying this thing, but right now I highly recommend consumers prioritize plug-in hybrid cars among other types of vehicles. I mean, the ability to switch between different power sources is just so economical and practical these days. They are a safe bet if you want to ditch your gas car but don't want to embrace full electric. But despite these advantages, there are still specific plug-in hybrids out there that I wouldn't buy at all. Hello everyone, this is Ted from CarlandTV. It's time to get in the front seat, as today I am going to reveal the specific models of plug-in hybrid vehicles that you should steer away from. Before I start, I would really appreciate it if you would push those buttons below, the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of them. I do not require you to do so, but you would make me smile and push me to give you more valuable car-related content on your screen. Now buckle up and let's get back to the video. (2020) Ford Escape PHEV. The first on this list is the 2020 model year of the plug-in Ford Escape. On the surface, it seems that there's nothing wrong with the vehicle. I mean, it's not the best car in its class, but it did offer some good upsides, such as its affordable entry price. In particular, this plug-in hybrid vehicle uses a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine that is paired with an electric motor. The two, as far as I remember, can crank up to 221 horsepower. Its all-electric range is 37 miles, and it has an estimated efficiency of 105 miles per gallon equivalent, which isn't bad given the size of its battery. But yeah, according to a number of car experts, 37 miles is a bit too restricted already based on what modern EV batteries can do. So, all in all, it still has questionable fuel efficiency. At the same time, the Ford Escape has been a recipient of multiple recalls during its early runs, with some of these recalls being caused by faulty batteries, transmission, and engine. You can even check the history of these recalls on Ford's website. Moreover, those who were able to own this car also criticized it for its interior materials and build quality, which were less refined than those of the competitors in its class. Not to mention that its cargo space was drastically subtracted to accommodate the battery. These are some serious drawbacks that should make you hesitate to buy this particular plug-in hybrid car. 2020 Audi Q5 PHEV. The advent of the 2020 model year of the Audi Q5 also gave us the Q5 55, which obviously is the plug-in hybrid variant of the iconic Q5 series. With the Q5 55, customers will get a hybrid powertrain consisting of a 2-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, a 141 horsepower electric motor, and an 11.3 kilowatt-hour battery. According to the automaker, this powertrain outputs up to 362 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. These stats show that the 2020 Q5 55 is insanely strong and can blitz the roads with blinding speed. It also has a sprightly handling and athletic driving demeanor, which, in my opinion, quite resembles those of performance cars. This luxury plug-in hybrid variant also features a rich interior and the use of refined materials and appointments in its cabin. It should have been the perfect mid-priced plug-in hybrid car of its class had it not been for one glaring mistake. And that mistake involves its less satisfactory electric range. From what I've been told, the all-electric range of the 2020 Q5 55, based on real-world tests, is only 19 miles. Yes, you heard it right. It's only 19 miles. For context, the Lexus NX 450DH Plus can do up to 40 miles on its all-electric range, so that alone gives you a preview of the inadequacy of the hybrid Q5. And here's another context that would really clarify things for you. According to EPA estimates, the gas model Q5 has a fuel efficiency of 26 miles per gallon, while the combined fuel economy of the hybrid Q5 is only 26 miles. Is there an improvement? None. So get your shoes and skip this one entirely. 2021 Subaru CrossTrek PHEV. We all know that it's a fact that the plug-in CrossTrek is Subaru's attempt to enter the electric vehicle market. Of course, nobody expected that the automaker would get it right for the first time. So in its 2021 model year, the CrossTrek plug-in hybrid got some notable upgrades. Still, they weren't enough to improve the value or quality of the SUV. For starters, the 2021 CrossTrek plug-in hybrid pairs two electric motors with a 2-liter direct-injection boxer-type engine. This powertrain, though it looks quite convincing, can only produce up to 148 horsepower, So on the road, the CrossTrek is a bit stale and boring. Fortunately, it's still more than enough for daily commutes. Sadly, its 8.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack is too weak to hold a substantial amount of juice. It only provides for an all-electric range of 17 miles, which, by the way, is also lowest among other hybrid subcompact SUVs. Also, it's quite clear that the CrossTrek isn't a big ride, so with the installation of its powertrain, the SUV has lost a significant floor area for your cargo. I mean, if the rear seat isn't folded, its cargo capacity is only 15.9 cubic feet, which is too cramped. Flip the seats down, and its cargo room stretches up to 43 cubic feet, but in the grand scheme, it's still small. Between this and its gas model, I would rather go with the gas CrossTrek. For its price and performance, I think the gas-only CrossTrek offers better terms. 2021 Bentley Bentayga PHEV. One notable thing about luxury automakers is that they don't usually put their feet on the plug-in hybrid market. It seems that this segment is not their thing. So when Bentley released the plug-in Bentayga, it got the attention of car buyers, even here in the United States. But listen, I still don't want you to get the Bentayga, even if you find it extremely attractive. This plug-in hybrid SUV outputs up to 443 ponies and 516 pound-feet of torque, all thanks to its 3-liter TFSI V6 petrol engine, which is paired with a 100 kilowatt-hour motor generator. From the numbers alone, they will tell you that this Bentayga is indeed powerful. Well, that's true. However, what is true as well is the fact that its battery pack doesn't hold enough juice to extend its all-electric range. The latest versions of the Bentayga are already equipped with new 18 kilowatt-hour battery packs, and these things can offer up to 27 miles per full charge. To be fair, it's an increase as compared to the old battery pack that only covers 18 miles. But compared to other plug-in hybrids, 27 miles still fails to impress. I mean, I would have accepted it if it hadn't been for the fact that this is a luxury car. Every penny you pour into it should give you massive returns, right? And oh, this plug-in Bentayga is well over $200,000 and shares the same price as its V8 model. If you are going to spend big, just go with the V8 Bentayga instead, since that gives a better proposition. 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. The Mitsubishi Outlander is an SUV based on the Nissan Rogue, but the two don't really have many similarities. However, what they do share is their less-than-stellar reputation. They aren't exactly a sham, but definitely they aren't the first SUVs you would want to get. In the case of the Mitsubishi Outlander, some redesigns were implemented in recent years. Despite this, it still lags behind the compact crossover competition. The 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander PHV, in particular, has a powertrain that combines 2 electric motors and a 2.4-liter inline 4-cylinder gas engine. Its output is about 241 horsepower, and its electric motors are run by a 20 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which is quite big for a plug-in hybrid vehicle. Automatically, you would think that a large battery pack like this has an impressive range. However, it's not. You see, its all-electric range is only around 36 to 38 miles per full charge, which is quite disappointing. And once the battery is empty, its engine won't do you good as well. As far as its users are concerned, the gas engine is quite fuel-thirsty. So yeah, stay away from this plug-in hybrid at all costs. And that completes this list. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons. I know it's a chore, but it helps the channel a lot. Until next time, drive safely.